I have no idea where we went, but we weren't live anymore. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Kim, jump back on. Because we have to hear your story. So you guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. I just all of a sudden I got a message that said you can no longer go live, and then it just kicked me out. So sorry about that. Hopefully you guys jump back on so that we can go ahead and do the second half of this, because I know that I'm really excited to hear Kim's story. It's incredibly powerful, and hopefully we can get her on here in just a second. I'm gonna open this up so I can add her when she pops on. And hopefully she's able to do that soon. So those of you that have been watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being on here. We had a really nice sized audience, so that was fabulous. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Everything dropped. Facebook is frozen. Okay, we're gonna give her a second to jump back on here. Yay, Scott's back. Hi, Scott. Yeah, we just kind of got kicked out, so it is what it is. We're gonna jump back on, not a big deal, and then we'll get to hear Kim's story, which is incredibly moving and absolutely amazing. So hopefully she's gonna jump on here in just a second. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, you guys, I wanna do a little bit of a shout out, and I wanna kind of brag on my amazing sponsor, which is none other than Chardonnay Juarez. She is the owner of Chardonnay Brew Lane here in downtown Meridian. Hey girl, you want to come over here and wave a quick hi? So she's so cute. I just love her. She's adorable. Hi. So you guys, this is Chardonnay. Here's the big old deal. This young lady is 21, and her story is gonna blow your socks off. So she is gonna be my special guest next week on Coffee with Christa. And not only is she an absolutely amazing, powerful young woman, she can make a phenomenal cup of coffee. And she's just, you just trust me, you guys. Her story's amazing. Everything that she's accomplished at this young age is, you guys are gonna love it. So,
and do me a favor, please hit the share button for Coffee with Christa. That way we get more followers onto her page as well. So thank you so much, everyone who's watching right now.
Awesome,
and who's gonna be futurely watching also. So check us out.
Awesome, thank you, my dear. She's so fabulous, and she's so media darling. I mean, hello, who doesn't want her as a part of their life? So yes, Scott, yay for Brew Lane. This place is absolutely fabulous. It is the cutest little place, and there's literally like 9 places here that I can set up to shoot with good lighting, which almost, we were laughing earlier, the lighting's almost too good because I could really see what was going on here. It was a little scary. So let me see if, oh hey, Kristen, glad that you're on here. I know that you can hear my phone buzz, but at least you can't hear the ringer. So it is what it is. Welcome to Facebook Live. Let's see here. I don't know if Kim is going to be able to get on, you guys. Oh my gosh. She can see the live stream, but when she clicks it, it says the video has ended, so I can't join. Kim, go. There's a new one. Let me just tell her really quick. There's a new one. Go find it. A new live. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate you more than you realize. Again, for those of you that are just joining that weren't watching the previous video, I was in the middle of Coffee with Christa interviewing the fabulous Kim Hansen. She's an amazingly gifted fractal artist. So there's another video that has her talking about not only her art, but it's also, thank you, Sierra. Thank you for tagging her in that. And she's an amazingly gifted fractal artist, but she also has an amazing story. So I'm really excited to get her here online here in just a couple minutes so she can share her journey and, you know, where she was. She was in kind of a frustrating place in life. She had a struggling marriage, dead-end job. She was growing a massage therapy business and was frustrated and struggling in that, a lot of anger. And so what ended up happening was one day she didn't listen to her intuition, and because she didn't listen to the small voice, she was involved in a car accident 20 years ago this last Friday, and has been in a wheelchair since. But the person from where she was to the person that she is today is a story that needs to be told. So I'm very grateful that I get to be the person to help her share that story, because as I promise you guys, every single week, it's my, I feel very blessed to get to introduce you to people that I know that you need to know. And she's back. Hang on, guys. Kim is back. I ran. Chardonnay's over there laughing at me. Gosh, are we almost back? She's back!
Oh my Lord. Technology is the only thing in this world that doesn't.
I know. Thank you, Sierra, for tagging Kim. Thank you. I saw that and I was like, yes, my kid is awesome. My kid is awesome.
I don't know why I've got such a lag on my phone. Like I've got my computer up and I can see the live going on my computer, but I look at the phone and it's like, no, it just shows all your old videos until it decides like, oh yeah, okay, now I'll wake up.
Tech is awesome and tech is frustrating, but tech is tech. So it is what it is. And you know what? We're real people and tech happens. That should be a tagline. Tech happens.
Tech happens.
Tech happens. So I caught everyone because I know we're going to have some people that are going to see this video and maybe not see the first one. So I caught them up to speed on your story. I also introduced them to Chardonnay, who's my guest next week. She's a rock star. Awesome. And so we can pick up right where we left off, which was where you were just sharing with us that you didn't listen to your internal voice. You ignored your intuition, which of course your intuition was the inspiration for the book that you have coming out. But you ignored that intuition and it led to your car accident 20 years ago Friday. So I will let you take it from there.
Yeah, I even probably knew before it happened. I kept having dreams that I was going to die in a car accident. And I remember praying finally after like 4 or 5 of these in a row, praying saying, okay, if it's time for me to go home, I'll come home. But I'd really like to stay and raise my son. Notice I didn't say be with my husband because we were talking to Big D. So I was just like, yeah, whatever on that end. And then I woke up 2 weeks later in the hospital being told I was never going to walk again. And this day, I looked at the old photos of that car wreck. I have no clue how I even managed to hide it. There was just only by the grace of God. That's the only thing I can think of. And so, yeah, it sucks. I would really rather be walking. But, you can either be miserable about it, make everybody else around you miserable, or you can say, yeah, it's kind of bite, but look what I can do. And you just live your life to the best of your ability. And so I just always had that mindset. It's changed everything. I shouldn't be here. The past 20 years, I shouldn't have passed, period. So the fact that I'm still here, that it's a pleasure to know you, it's just, I don't have words. I don't even know how to say it. And I never would have discovered my fractal art, ever. I was bored. I couldn't do my massage therapy job anymore. I mean, that just hurt so bad. I forget how much you push up from your legs. I told you that we're only doing this, and then you're like, yeah, that's carpal tunnel waiting to happen. Let's see. I had friends that were on a site called Beauty and Art, and they said, well, you should just sign up, and I laughed and went, yeah, I can draw a stick man, and I could put little clothes on him, color it in with a marker. I am not an artist. But I kept seeing when I'd go and watch their stuff and see their pictures about their kids and the pretty paintings they'd post, and I'd go exploring, and I kept running into these really interesting shapes that were called fractals. I'm like, what in the world is this? So finally, I sent a message to my favorite guy that was doing them. Turns out he was a 15-year-old kid living in Canada, and he says, it's really easy. I could kind of teach you. Here's a bunch of freeware. Get started there. And that's where I began, just playing with it. And it just stemmed from one thing to another, and then I jumped up to getting the good paid stuff. And just working with it. It's been a lot of fun. And I never in a million years would have ever thought, if you would have told me that I would be an artist one day and have a licensing business and write a book about it all, I would have laughed at you and went, yeah, no one buys stick figures, sweetie. But
So
but here
what
we
was the
are.
turning point? What was that? What happened? Who said something to you? What put you in that mindset of this is a career? I can make I can
You,
bring in an
my
income.
coach, my coach,
But
you. It was you. Part of it was,
seriously, no, because
yeah,
you had already started that when I met you.
I was playing with it and it wasn't really real yet. My husband was probably the first start for that. He came home from work one day, and he says, "I was listening to the radio, and there's this art show that's going to be at the Nicolason, and I think you need to apply for it." And I went, "Yeah, whatever. That's funny. No one's going to get my crazy art." And he says, "Well, I understand how to do it, and I'm just going to make the CD and send it in." And I went, "And there's the couch. You can sleep on the sofa." So finally I went, "Okay, sure, fine. I'll do it because I'll show you that it's not going to work."
Now, okay, here's the thing. How many years were you a part of the Nicolason Art Museums, the big art show, the art
Oh,
walk?
gosh. I would still have to ask Val Colhavy, who was the head of all of that at the time. I almost all the years that we lived there. Towards the end, I ended up not doing it as often because I was starting to pivot at that point
Right.
from doing art shows to licensing because I didn't want to do the shows anymore because they're fun, but they're work. It's the
They
work.
are, and they did. They
So,
took a toll on you. But I have to tell everybody because they need to know this. She was a staple. Not only did she show up and gain success and gain momentum for her business, she was a staple. People drove from around the state to come and see her artwork. And I'm not exaggerating. They did. And the year that Kim stopped being a part of the Nicolason art program, how much feedback did you get? People were like, "Where's Kim? Where's Kim? Where's Kim?"
yeah, I'm like, I'm not doing shows anymore. You can order from me online
Yeah.
because I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do this anymore.
Well,
There are
you know
other
what,
ways I
see, here's
can,
the thing.
yeah.
Your business had evolved at that point. You were in that period of evolution. I remember that very specifically, having many conversations with you of being in that
Mhm.
evolutionary, you were ready to graduate. You know, we all,
Yes.
each of us, I think, get to that point, especially those of us that are entrepreneurial, is we reach that point of, wow, I had a hand in this, and this is what I learned, and now I'm ready for the next step. And that's just, and it was, you know, there were growing pains for you, but
Mhm.
that was part of that was that big evolutionary leap that you took in your business. It was so wonderful to get to be a part of that, to watch, to be able to witness it. It was really fun.
That's awesome. But yeah, and I remember you helping me out, just like, ah, I got accepted. They called. He
Talk
said,
me
I'm not
off
supposed
the
to really
ledge.
tell anybody,
Talk me
but I'm
off the
telling
ledge.
you. They called and asked me if I wanted a booth, and they wanted to know about my stuff, and they want me to be artist of the month, and I have to speak about it. Help! Yeah, that kind of put me in the super panic mode. I was not anticipating that. I thought for sure it was going to be like a, yeah, thank you for submitting your art. You're not for us. That wasn't the case, and here
No,
we are. So, yeah,
telling you, you became quite the big deal. Just saying.
it's been a fun ride. That's all I can say. It's just enjoyable, and since all of that, I just don't really have fear in trying anymore. I I would rather fail, give something a go and fail miserably than to leave it on the table and not ever have tried it and die with regret. And you
Amen.
never know when you're gonna go, because
Uh-huh. Hey,
it
everybody,
might be
anybody
that
watching this
life
live
is
or replay,
changing.
hashtag amen. Seriously.
Mhm.
Holy cow. I mean, Coffee with Krista almost didn't get off the ground. Because I, and
Right?
this has been an idea. Well, we've had this conversation too. This has been an idea that I
Mhm.
wanted to do for over a year. And it
Right?
wasn't until my coach put my feet to the fire
Mhm.
because I thought it was a separate thing. It's here's my
Mhm.
business, here's my coaching, here's ideal personality, this is what I'm working towards. And Coffee with Krista is a fun thing that I want to do. It's all about me. It's about having fun and talking to people that are just amazing. And it was my coach saying, no, actually, it's in total alignment with how you show up in the world. So start doing it. And then 2 weeks later, we were here. We were live with Kathy Chambers and then Brian Campbell, and now we have you. And it's going to be every single week, and it's going to be super fun. I'm so honored that you didn't even bat an eyelash. You were just like, when and where, baby, and I'm there. And doing something like this, being on camera, being interviewed, sharing your heart, sharing the ups and the downs, that can be really intimidating for a lot of people. And I'm so grateful and so blessed that you're not one of those people. Because you have always
Yeah,
been an open
I'm
book.
too old for that now. I'm like, I don't
Always been
care.
an
You
open
either
book. I
love me or
love that
you
about
lump
you.
me, and it doesn't matter. In the end, you find your tribe, and that's what counts. And those that don't, that's okay, because not everyone's gonna with you. But I tell you what, I think this is great for you because it lets everyone see your personality and how you, it gives you a taste of how you work, right? But seriously
I'm
though, if
a
anyone
unique
is
little
looking,
butterfly. I'm a different little person, but that's okay.
but you're wonderful. I think it's
As are
amazing what
you.
you have done and how far you have come because I've seen you grow from your inception too. Back in those days of Casper when, you were just starting out and look at where you have yeah, look where you have grown and come to be.
Aww,
So,
thank you.
but you are amazing, Coach. I couldn't have gone through a lot of the business changes that I did do without your help. The big ones, like
Oh, thanks,
becoming a
honey.
trademark registered brand and finding an agent and that whole transition from just artist to licensed artist was quite a learning curve
Hmm.
and really wasn't always sure I could do it. And I wanted to, but I just wasn't sure how to approach some of that. And being able to sit down and just brainstorm with you
Hmm.
and my what I would see as faults or weaknesses and show me how they actually were not, how they for me could be a strength because of all your personality training, and that is invaluable to me. So now I can approach things and go, okay, so when I notice that I'm doing those little things that I do that kind of tend to make me want to slow down or not do it, I stop and I think, what would Christa say? Well, she first told me stop being such a bozo and just get with the program. And
Knock
because
your crap
she won't
off.
sugarcoat. You will not sugarcoat. If you want one of those coaches that'll just rah all the time and not really tell you where it's at, she's not your coach. But that's not what you want in a coach. You want a coach who will support you and love you for your journey, but who will also put on the tough love, kick you in the pants with her big boots, and say, you are being stupid. You need to get off your high horse and think about this for a minute. This is what you need to do
Oh,
and get you back on track. And thank you.
oh,
I
honey, you're
thank
welcome. This
you.
it was all you. I just kind of got to, I got to participate. I got to help a little bit. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That was
it
very
helps a
kind.
lot. It helps a lot. I think
It's
everyone
kind,
should
honey.
have a
Thank
business.
you.
Everyone should have a Krista in their pocket. So
That sounds
personally, if you
uncomfortable for me.
feel
I'm
right,
gonna have to think
I
about
promise
that.
to slip you some stuff.
Oh my gosh, honey, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you for sharing your heart, sharing your story. Okay, so just a couple quick questions before we go ahead and wrap this party up. Um,
Mhm.
when is the book coming out? Do we have an estimated date? And when it comes out, how do people
I
get
am
it?
hoping, okay, I am hoping it'll be done this month, or well, this is still February,
It's
right?
still in March?
Okay, yeah, March. I'm hoping March. It all kind of depends on this last leg of things, and I get a little impatient with this part because you've got
Yeah,
to, the tweaks, and
it's
you've got to
the
wait for
tweaking part.
it may be sent,
So,
and so it takes another week or two. So I'm
okay.
hoping that we just need to do one more fix and be done. I'm hoping.
Okay, so here's
So
the big old deal. How does everybody feel about us going live when the book is released so that y'all can know? We can give you a link to buy the book. And are you up for that, Kim?
I'll be doing a book launch. When it's all said and I'll be doing a 1 month book launch where I'll be offering the book for a promo price, the Kindle for a promo price, and do a drawing where everyone can, if you get points. So if you sign up for my newsletter, you get an entry. If you buy a book and a card deck, you get two. If you buy a Kindle version, you get one.
Oh,
Everyone goes
cool.
into a drawing to win an autographed free copy of the book and the deck, as well as a free journal where you get to pick the cover. So you choose your favorite color and you go, I like this one, and I will get that designed and made for you.
So
that's
stay
my
tuned. I will keep everybody posted. We will do a live and bring Miss Kim on again to go ahead and announce the official launch of her book, hopefully in the month of March. So hopefully coming up really soon. That'll be fabulous. It will not be a coffee with Christa Thursday. It's just going to be a live. So I'll keep everybody looped in on that. It's going to be fabulous, you guys. Seriously, I've read the book. So because, you know, she's kind of a big deal and I know her. So I've already read the book. It's freaking fabulous. You guys are going to love it. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today, honey. You guys, thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Coffee with Christa. Again, we are live here at Chardonnay's Brew Lane in downtown Meridian. Next week, our guest is going to be Chardonnay. So again, like I mentioned it earlier on in this segment of the broadcast, she is definitely somebody that you need to know. This gal is 21, on fire, and she is going to leave a mark in this world. And I want to be one of the people who gets to say I knew her when. So I'm excited to introduce you to her next week. Just also so you guys know, I've already gotten a couple of messages. People are asking me about the Get Off the Damn Hamster Wheel program. I have a 5-day free challenge. It's going to be launching in March. Thank you, everybody, for all the kind words. My father-in-law passed away a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. We just got back from the funeral, and I just found out my grandmother passed away as well. It's been a rough few weeks. I'm back in the office. So thank you for all your kind words. I love all of you and appreciate all of you. So we've had to delay the launch of Get Off the Damn Hamster Wheel, but it's coming this week and next week. I have set aside to get that ready to launch. So as soon as it's ready, I promise to let you know. It's a free 5-day challenge. And when it does launch, I'd appreciate all the shares and all the likes that you guys can offer, because I'm really, really thrilled to get this filled up. There's going to be a lot of meat and potatoes, guys. This is not a foo-fooey 5-day pitch. This is hey, it's almost March 1. I'm not on track for my goals, and I want to be able to teach each of you how your personality plays into that, how your wiring, how your lifestyle, everything plays into that, so we can get you off of the damn hamster wheel. So that will be coming to you guys soon as well. Thanks again, Miss Kimberly. You guys go have an amazing rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out and having coffee with Christa. And as always, you guys, be blessed in your success. Thanks, guys. Bye.